Good morning and welcome to our first day of talking about Just Show Up by Kara Tippett. If you know someone who is going through a really hard season of life, I think you will be really blessed by us going through this book this week and talking about it. And even if you don't have a copy of the book, I think that the quotes that I'll be sharing and what I'll be sharing will be an encouragement to you. So for those of you who are new, my name is Crystal Payne and I'm the founder of MoneySavingMom.com, and we have been going through a number of different books. You just started my book, or you started reading this book yesterday. Yay! It is such a good book, and I have some different friends who are going through some really hard stuff right now, and it was really challenged me, and honestly I was like, I said the wrong thing, did the wrong thing there. But, oh, there's a devotional on this book too. I did not know that. I will have to check that out. Okay, so we're going to talk about the introduction today. You can see on my book that I clearly liked a lot of pages of this book. So I want to just read this from the introduction because I think it's so good, and I think it's so good for us to remember. She said, oh, it's on the Bible app. Which Bible app is the devotional? Because I didn't know about that, and I'd love to know, to tell people. Let me know. Okay. Oh, thank you so much. Okay, so showing up for another says, I see you. Your pain is known, and though I cannot make it better, I'm here, and that's what matters. So the devotional for this book is on the YouVersion app. Thanks so much for letting us know. I did not know that. So it says, I see your pain. I see you. Your pain is known, and though I cannot make it better, I'm here, and that's what matters. Showing up for another, extending yourself for another is always costly. Always. So why do it? There are several reasons, actually, that we'll cover in this book, but one of the most important is community. Another way to say that is friends. Friends, community. It's the only way to know and be known. It's where we see our own humanity and frailty, our gifts and our weaknesses. When we show up for another, we invade each other in love and become witnesses to the truth that trials and sickness and pain are not the whole story. There's more, so much more. We can remind one another that our lives are not a mistake, and most importantly, that we are loved with an everlasting love. So I loved that on thinking of just showing up. You know, you said, Dina, I'm awkward as it is. Yeah, it can be awkward, but just showing up. Just showing up and being there. That is what people need. I love this quote. Then this is from chapter 1. It says, we might not feel qualified to show up. I know I never have and probably never will. But God uses those of us who aren't qualified so that He is glorified. And when we show up, we're blessed. So you might say, well, how do we show up? How do we show up? What does that mean exactly? Well, I think first we have to have the attitude of wanting to be there. We have to be willing to put ourselves in the awkward, which for someone like me as an introvert, putting myself out there, just kind of feeling like I'm almost barging into someone's life, or putting myself in a situation that I know is going to be awkward, is hard. But I found that there's so much blessing. I've said it before and I'll say it again, that we have to experience the awkward in order to experience the awesome. And so jumping into those situations, sticking our neck out, putting ourselves in those situations, even when it feels awkward, it feels uncomfortable, that is the first step to showing up. Then tomorrow we'll be talking more about, well, why is it important and what does this look like exactly? And I'm going to share a story that really, really impacted me. So that will be tomorrow. And thanks so much for joining me, and I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you at 3 p.m. this afternoon for our Money Making Mom scope on how to get over your fear of starting. Have a great day.